Getting energy doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your health. That's why when I need energy, I get Clean Calls, yerba mate. It's organic, healthy for you, jitter-free. Also, every can change a life because 50% of their net profits go to drug addiction recovery. So get you a Clean Cause for a drink that supports a good cause. Endorsed by Relentless Hope. Now I'm going to get all hopped up. Hey, what's up out there? It's David Kravinsky.
David Kravinsky now.
From the Relentless Hope podcast, back again with another episode. I've got my beautiful
This is special, Eddie.
Wife.
Cut to it.
That's not politically correct. My beautiful wife over there, the gangster of love.
I can't even with this guy.
Hi there. How are you?
Like you haven't seen me all day.
How you doing, Miss Jana?
What's up, everybody?
I like that Relentless Hope shirt you got on right
that's
there.
Fire, man.
Yeah, that's a nice
That's
one.
a good idea.
I like the ones we had on the last time too.
Yeah. I like that hat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is just this old thing.
This whole thing I pulled out of my closet.
I just put this on. No. Hey, get on here and get over there to the relentlesshopemusic.com. Get you some merch. The link is in the description below. Hats, shirts.
Dude, they're dope.
Merch. You know, every time you buy something, it helps us. Not like we make a ton off of that, but we love seeing our stuff. Nothing like when I'm somewhere and I see the Relentless Hope logo on somebody, because that logo is really means something to us. It's got the cross at the top, the anchor at the bottom, and we've had to rely on both of them. Stay anchored and look up to Jesus many times, right? So how you doing over there, beautiful?
I'm fabulous. How are you?
All cleaned up. I mean, looking clean, but drinking clean.
Yeah.
Looking all buff, hitting that gym. She's a gangster in that gym.
That gym life.
She's the only lady that can move pool tables, get kids to school, feed dogs.
Oh, I'm sure there's lots
laundry,
of us out there.
and then say, "We gonna go to the gym?" I'm like, "Well, yeah. What do you mean?" Well, I was laying here scratching my butt after I farted. I'm not gonna go to the gym. Of course I am.
I'm not politically correct. What the hell?
What's up over there, Miss Diana? Sunny Southwest Florida at the 239 Uncensored Studio. Love it here. We love Miss Diana. It's always great when we get to come down and see her.
Tim Jarrett.
And Mr. Tim Jarrett.
Oh, it's crazy how close you get to people so fast.
Yeah, so fast. And when you don't get to see them, you miss them, you know. You're like, oh, when are we going back? You know, so she always over there does the special stuff for us.
And brought me donuts.
Yeah, brought her donuts. I didn't eat a donut. Not that I won't eat it, but
I'll eat his.
Yeah. Might get all hopped up. Speaking of that, Clean Cause in the link below. Thank you for the people who bought it again. It's a yerba mate, healthy, organic.
So good.
It's so good. We drink a lot of them. I mean, cases come, our refrigerator, pantry.
And ladies, if you don't like the big cans, which I do not like the big cans, they have the smaller cans that have collagen in them, and they are so good.
Yeah.
Get you some.
Look at that girl's lips on them. Kiss them lips. Love to kiss them lips.
We keep this PG, my guy.
But no, we're thankful, and again, thankful for everybody who's been subscribing, sharing, liking our music. We got some new music videos going to be coming out. Got some new music. Couple country songs going to be coming. Couple of our typical bass bangers. Doing another song with Stephen Perez. Shout out Stephen Perez. He's going to have us on a track. We're humbled. That guy's like a lightning bolt. He's shooting up around everybody. He's preaching and rapping, telling people a story. Now, we're proud of you, man. We love you, brother. So, babe, what's new? How you been?
Well, kids finally went back to school.
Yeah.
Raise them.
Jackson's a freshman. Man, I can't say none to that guy. I'm like, they're going to put you in a locker. He's like, Dad, they don't even have lockers like that to fit back. I'm like, dude, man, I'm just kidding. You know, because if I was there, I'd put him in a locker. He's almost tall as I am.
Yeah, he is. He's taller than me.
And he loves it, buddy, that he's as tall as I am. You know?
Does. Wasn't it crazy walking him around open house?
Oh
my
man.
gosh.
Yeah, that was.
We just did this with middle school.
Yeah, it seemed like it was middle school, and then Elijah's in 7th grade. His parole officer said he's doing good.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing. I love him. His little crazy hairdo. Got hair like mine, grows up. Nevaeh, she's a junior, driving them to school.
Her and Jackson to
Her and her brother to school. She's a good driver, though.
She's a great
I'm actually
driver.
really proud of her. She's a good driver.
Let's hope no fights this year.
Oh, my gosh. No, man. She got saved over the summer.
She was saved
Jackson
when she
did
got the
go
fight.
on an awesome trip with the Rise Christian Church this summer.
Yeah, to Lee University, Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Where
he
my
had
brother
a really
graduated.
good time. Yep.
How cool is that?
So he's had fun, did that.
Yeah.
We just been working.
It's hard out there.
Staying at it. It's the real world, man.
Right.
Thank God we're working. Thank God we have jobs and cars and houses. And
we can come here.
And we get to come to the studio and tell a little bit of our story.
Right.
Which is a crazy story.
What?
But it's a story of love. It's like if Urban Cowboy and the Titanic had a bull on it, a mechanical bull, and like,
Sissy, you won't get married.
The boat was sinking, but I was still riding the bull. That's our love story. We're gonna
hit you off the bull with a broom handle.
We're gonna make our own love story. No, yeah, a lot of great things going on, exciting things. Just keeping on moving, right?
Right.
Which
Every
brings
day's a
me,
new day.
you know, you're never too old to have a new dream.
No.
Right?
No
and
way.
It's amazing. You can also change your dreams at times that you need to. You know, there's different times that I was like, oh, I'm going to do this and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. But sometimes being married and having a healthy marriage, you have to adapt to each other's dreams and intertwine them.
Right.
You know?
It no longer becomes just your dream.
Yeah, it becomes
now it's
our dream. That's right. And the thing is, too, you know, a lot of times you got people that are married living single. We were talking about this. You know, there's some people that work all week and then he's out on the boat or golfing on the weekend and she's off doing this, and that. And we're together all the time.
We're like,
you know what I mean?
The gym.
Yeah.
Go get a pedicure.
Let's go to the gym. Yeah.
Can we get some food?
Yeah. We've got a lot of things that I think that's one of the big reasons besides Jesus and a lot of help and counseling that we made it because we eliminated a lot of those things that cause problems later in marriage. You know what I mean? Like we're buddies, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we pinpointed what we need to do for our marriage.
Yeah. And I wouldn't have it any other way. You know what I mean? And as we get older, it's crazy how much of our dream and goals are the same.
Well, yeah, because we're no longer two different people. It's almost sometimes like we're one person.
Yeah. And a lot of times, like in marriage, people are like, I need to be independence and my individuality. Well, when you get married, that individuality goes out the window.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Because now you're one. You know what I mean? As
and
you're
still unique and you're still an individual, but it's no longer just about you anymore, right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm an individual. I mean, I'm not being like, come here, put my pants on and my coat. We're exactly the same. Man. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. But what I'm saying is your dreams and hopes, they become one and you're one. And when I'm saying that in everything, like we're one in everything. And this is something Marriage on the Rock and Jimmy Evans' Principles of Marriage. Shout out Marriage Today. Yes. Y'all need to have us on that podcast. We might be a little rough around the edges there, but we know your stuff. But you know, when it comes to finances, when it comes to decisions, when it comes to we're one and all of that.
Everything's linked up.
You know, and each their own to do it how they do it. But marriage works 100% of the time if you do it God's way.
It's true.
You know. So let's talk about dreams. I'm not going to keep them on here too long today, but what's some dreams you see David and Jonna? Relentless Hope, but let's start with David and Jonna. Relentless Hope is the byproduct of David and Jonna. It's now we're getting linked as just Relentless Hope, which I worked so hard to make that when we started. Well, me too, but you know, sometimes David and Jonna and Relentless Hope are all one, but which we are. But I'm saying, like, my golden dream is when all this is done, is to have me a nice. Well, it can be a modular home, buddy. They got some nice
spread
ones.
Of land.
Yeah, but in a spread of land in Georgia,
with a hot
maybe
tub.
Tennessee, and just living the good years.
Yes. Some rocking chairs, fireplace, my dogs.
But changing as many lives as along the way.
Yes. Yeah.
Through our story, our testimony, and what Jesus has done in our life.
Absolutely. I feel like God's done so much in our lives, you know, and changed us that it would be a waste of time for us not to give back and give people hope, you know?
Yeah. I mean, wait, I've said it 100 times. It comes cliche, but you get rescued from the fire to go back to the fire to pull
Right.
people out. And, you know, I was talking to my buddy Timmy Garrison. Shout out Timmy, River City Roofing.
Timmy.
Yeah, he's been a buddy of mine since he's been 12, 13 years old. He's the only person who's not really my family member, but more people in our hometown think he is my family member. That's how much that we called each other cousins and really lived the life, me and the Garrisons, like we were
Yeah.
cousins. And he is. You know, I'm closer to him than any cousin or anybody else. Might not
Sure.
talk for a long time because that boy trying to get a hold of him, like trying to win the lottery, Tim.
Call the White House.
But but I'm gonna play your phone number on my lottery numbers. No, but you know, we were talking about how his story, which we're gonna have him on, and Timmy's very successful. His business, been a great businessman since he's been 13 years old. You know what I mean? And he's younger than I was, but I worked for him. You know what I mean?
And he's
but
been there for us.
yeah, he's been there. Oh man, that
real friend.
That guy is. You know, there's people who come in your life, and you know, my dad would always say, and Larry says too, if you want to judge somebody, judge them by their pocketbook. You know what I mean? And there's been times the hurricane and you know, people. I mean, as petty as it sounds, and we were talking to Diana and them off camera. You know, there's a lot of people say they support you, and you can't even get them to share your stuff. And I don't care if you share my stuff; I'll share yours nonstop because I'm all about, especially people in my city. I'm all about seeing people win or people who I'm close to or people that I admire and look up to. I'm all about it. But people will tell you that they support you, but they really don't. And people will talk like, "Oh man, we're here." You know, they're not.
I think
really.
too, though, sometimes people's support is different than maybe your support. You
Yeah,
know,
that's true.
I think you and I might take it a little differently because we want to see people succeed. I think that's important to us. That's one of our, you know, our missions is to see people succeed and to help however we can along the way. Some people are just kind of like, well, I'll just name drop them and that's that. I gave them support, right?
Yeah, that's true. And again, it's not that big to me, but I'm just saying, and not even financially, but Timmy has been a person, like I said, since we've been kids, young kids, pre Ashley being born, you know, young kids now growing into men, fathers, husbands.
But you know, the cool part about that story is that you were first the big brother.
Yeah. There was times before Timmy had anything, or we were just kids. You know, I remember taking him in, and we had Ewings, and oh man, we got some crazy stories. We'll probably tiptoe around a few of them. Statute of limitations might be off a lot of that, I hope. But he's a very successful businessman, River City Roofing in Peoria, and also down here in Florida. I'm so proud of him. But what I was saying was, not only financially has he helped me when nobody did, you know what I mean, through different times and areas in my life, from bonding me out of jail to when we lost everything in the hurricane, you know. But he's always had my back, always wanted me to do good.
Watch you succeed.
Yeah, wanted me to, you know, whether I was fighting in the parking lot or, you know, or trying to do music, you know what I mean? I remember he had like one of my second chance shirts I brought him and he wore, you know what I mean? This back in the day. So, but what he was saying was, he's like, you know, I'm at a point in my life where I guess him being Tim, we all know he's a good earner and he's a good businessman and he's a good father. And, you know, never would I think in a million years that he would have as many kids as he did and his family growing up. You know what I mean? I'm very proud of him. But you know, he said, it's about time I give some people hope. And I said, Timmy, man, people need to hear your story, bro.
Absolutely.
Because here's why. You know, you might look at him and see his roofing company and see where he's at and see Andy and his brother and Scott and Andy. I love them both. And Andy too, successful, all of them doing their thing. But them boys didn't come from money.
No.
Like Timmy was a hard worker. No matter what the hustle was, the dude was good at it, okay? And he always has been. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, let's spend $1,000. He's like, hold on a minute. You know what I mean, Dave? Slow down. But and he's like, yeah, people need to hear it. I'm like, no, people need to hear your story because I want them to really know how you started and where you came from. Of course, he's known at my home city and where we're from, but I want the world to know, like, this is where you can start and this is where you can end. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very proud of him. And I was like, yeah, because it's all about telling people hope and having a dream. And it's never too late to have that dream.
No.
Right? I mean, my dreams have changed in the last year along with yours, you know?
Yep.
And I see our dream is just seeing lives change one at a time.
Absolutely. Getting certified. There's just, Our goals are a little different now. You know,
Yeah.
I think we take ourselves a little more serious.
I mean, it's hard to take me serious sometimes, but if you see my
I
hair in the
agree.
morning, but boy, I'm looking a little crazy. No, but yeah, really trying to get certified as marriage mediators.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And go to the next level. Never would I thought we'd be the marriage people. Like crazy. People would want us to help with their marriage, but we do get people wanting us to, and that's one of my goals is to go to Jimmy Evans Institute, do that. Like like I don't know if it was Jackson. I think it was Jackson asked me, Dad, who would you meet if you could meet what band or what star? I go, man, when I say it, people are going to go, what? I mean, because a hero to me, don't get me wrong, I love some Leonard Skinner and I love, different musicians and different stars. And DDP was one guy that I met, that I always loved him as a wrestler and been blessed to have him in my life. And his, program changed our life and got our mindset kicked back in. I owe a lot of that to DDPY. And DDP and Paige and Josh and the whole crew there, they at a time that we started doing it, it changed our life. You know what I'm saying? And
it motivated us.
It motivated us. It helped me lose weight, get healthy. It also, even though we were sober, it helped my mindset get positive.
Yeah, you know what they say: spiritually, mentally, physically.
It all entwines, and it all really starts physically and then mentally, and then all goes.
Well, first it starts here.
That's what I mean, mentally, and then physically, and then.
That's right.
If you don't have it spiritually, then you're just walking around motivated to go to hell. No, I'm just kidding. But with that being said, Jackson asked me that, and I was like, really? To be honest, I can't wait to meet Jimmy Evans. And I said this I think on the last one. The first book I got from him was Marriage on the Rock. And Marriage on the Rock, because I had watched a sermon, and I was like, man, this dude is good. This has been years ago, 10, 12 years ago, whatever it was, a long time ago. And then we got the Marital on the Rock book. I've read it 3 times. I think you've read it a couple times.
A few times.
And then we lost everything in Hurricane Ian. But that book was in the bathroom.
It was on the bathtub.
Yeah, on the bathtub. Like, you read when you're in the bathtub. That book was there and in the bathroom, and it survived the hurricane. So I was like, if I can meet anybody, I want Jimmy Evans to sign this book because it not only saved our marriage, the hurricane, whirlwind, but it went through Hurricane Ian, and we still have it, and we're going to be going there, and we can't wait. You know what I mean? So, Jimmy Evans, if you're watching this, Brett, you might want to show your dad this because you're probably watching it. I know you're watching the Relentless Hope podcast, buddy. Right? But, Marriage on the Rock, that book changed our life.
Yeah, it did.
So, dreams, goals, aspirations. What's a dream that you have that you think is attainable in the next 5 years? Put you on the spot.
Yeah, you did. Probably to either let someone else take over the pool table business,
I got that dream like pretty much.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Because, get a little old. Be lifting all this weight. Yeah, I want to be in ministry full time. It's definitely something I want to be doing.
Yeah.
But it's so funny because even though we're still doing pool tables, we're still, you can go into somebody's house and they're all down and out and perfect opportunity, right?
Well, I believe we're in ministry full time every day, believe it or not. But I'm saying, a lot of people always ask, like, why aren't you guys going here and speaking? And I'm like, because I got to move. I got a job, and we can talk all the Christianese, God's will, God's bill, God will make way. And I'm not down in that Jesus can't. And then, a lot of times people be like, well, it must not be of God if he didn't pay the way. That's bull too. You know what I mean?
Sometimes you got to do your
Sometimes
part.
you got to do the part and step out in faith. And it's not glamorous. You know what I mean? My parents had a street church, basically. They didn't make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I seen them go to the missions and pick up more people.
I think that's one of the things I want to do too, is to go with Pastor Kevin and to be able to go over there and do that.
Yes. Nicaragua.
Yes.
Look at that. Look at the
Nicaragua.
big brain.
I know.
No,
that's always been, it's so funny because even when I was doing youth ministry at Riverside, that was one of the places they were going to. Yes. It was, bare feet. But.
Yep. Our buddy Pastor Kevin goes to Nicaragua, and we want to go over there so bad, man. That guy's like the machine gun preacher. Making jokes. I don't know about it. He cracks me up, but
hilarious.
We get on the phone. We talk like third graders. But you know, he wants us to go over there and we want to go. So that's another goal that we
dream.
want to, you know, go do. But eventually getting out of the pool tables and doing things. Podcast is blowing up. I mean, things going on. And so hopefully.
Wait, what's this time frame? Did you say 5 years?
Yeah, I gave you 5 years. Yeah.
Maybe we should make it 6 because then we wouldn't have any kids in the house
6
anymore.
Well, I'm putting 3 up for adoption. If anybody wants them, no. 6 years. Get out of my home.
Got to go.
You got a thing. No, we got some good kids. The older ones. We got a granddaughter on the way.
Yes.
Am I not supposed to say that? Everybody knows that.
Of course
right?
you are.
I'm
just so excited.
Yeah,
finally
we
girl.
got 2 grand boys.
Got Kellen and Brantley.
And now
we're gonna have a girl.
And now we're gonna have a girl, my daughter Ashley, which is gonna be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, the goal is to change lives and be a hero to my kids and my grandkids.
Yeah.
And then sit on a rocking chair and be like, boy, let me tell you one time what your granddaddy did.
Yeah, I want to be out of Florida for sure. You're asking me my dream, my guy, and that is my dream. Get the heck out of here.
It's crazy because when we first got together, I couldn't con her to leave Florida. Now she's trying to con me to leave. Yeah, we'll probably eventually end up in the mountains somewhere.
Probably.
Yeah, we're going to end up in the mountains somewhere. You got a positive speak in it.
Oh, it's happening, my guy.
You know, and when I get to the mountains, I will have some Neven sunglasses. Telling you right now, land, air, sea. I'm telling you, these things are amazing.
If you go, put them on.
You want me to put these on?
Put them on. Oh shoot!
Listen, Neven eyewear. It's all you see us wear. They're amazing. If you lose them,
dude, they're legit.
Stolen, they replace them. They've got crazy deals, crazy styles. I'm serious.
They're so well made.
They're so well made. We're so proud to be an affiliate with them and sponsored with them that like I wear like a different pair all the time. Like I try to send them to everybody because if you want to be part of the cool kids, you better get you some Neven eyewear. And I'm gonna have these on in the mountains. And I didn't even plan this to match my hat, but it does pretty good.
Don't break them there, Bob.
There you go. They won't. If I do break them, you'll send me some new ones. I'm just kidding.
No, they will.
But yeah, so our dreams for Relentless Hope, you guys, please keep sharing. Please keep subscribing, sharing with your friends. You know, it's not about numbers. I'm more about I want to be organic and people that are really watching our content, people that are really getting stuff from it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've got some guests that couple guests that we wasn't a fit for us, you know, and then we've got some guests that'll be coming on. So our dream is this, my dream, which is our dream, because we dream together, is to see as many lives change, do what God wants us to do. But first and foremost, being good parents, good grandparents, good stewards, good Christians. What
did you mean by not fit for us? You might want to explain that.
What do you mean, the guests?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't want to dog nobody out. It just they wasn't. I just don't. I want to put out the best content that people want to watch. I just don't want to shoot a podcast with somebody on here that's just not like Relentless Hope style. Not saying that there just wasn't a good fit for us. They, you know, what they're talking about, what we're talking about, it wasn't going to work out. So, you know, we didn't book them, even though they were a little bigger name, but it's not our deal. You know?
You're talking about people that we haven't put on.
Yeah. No. Everybody we've had on is a great fit.
I was gonna say.
No. I said people that contacted us to be on that were a little bigger names that were kind of like.
Yeah. Well, we're selective because I mean, our podcast, we built this and we want it to be about what's important to us.
Yeah. We want when we interview somebody, we have them on there.
It's just giving you hope.
It's a real life story. You know what I mean? So. That's where we're at.
Yeah, and our last podcast guests were dope.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gutteries.
The Gutteries. Yes. Well, that wasn't our last podcast. That was the podcast before last one. Keep them straight, Jonna.
Shut up, Dave.
But so you're never too old to have a dream, right?
No.
51 years old I'm going to be. Good looking 51. Going to be a good looking 51. And my babies be 50. And I feel better.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Right. I feel better at 50 than I did 30.
I feel good. I feel great.
Yeah, my body feels better. I mean, obviously, you know, kind of like a classic as it gets older. You know what I mean? You gotta.
But when it's bedtime, it's bedtime.
Yeah, when you need to park it, you gotta park it.
Drop it like a
But my dreams are are bigger than ever.
Yeah.
I see pushing this podcast going to the next level. I see
Think your face bigger
marriage
too.
conferences.
Mm-hmm.
I see, you know what I mean, music coming. You know what I mean. I see festivals that deal with recovery and brokenness and broken homes. So I got dreams, man,
Let's go.
and aspirations. Right now, I'm dreaming about eating.
There's a donut for you back there.
I'm probably gonna eat that donut, but no, that's just what we wanted to get on here. One thing about us, none of our podcasts are scripted, just so you guys know.
No,
we kind of pick a topic and start talking because it's more about us having a conversation in day-to-day life and who we are, right?
Mm-hmm.
So choose a dream.
Yeah, you got a dream.
And you got to walk out the dream.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
And even make a dream board because that helps.
Oh, yeah, them dream
it's
boards.
Something you look at,
yeah.
You know?
If you do it, every time we do one, stuff starts popping off on it.
Yeah.
And then stuff that falls off, then it don't happen. Like if I didn't put enough glue on one end and it falls off my dream board.
Don't worry, I'll go behind you and put it back on there.
Yeah, I will tell you some guests that I want to get on here. My boy Timmy, obviously, is going to come in. Is Big Country.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark Bell and Mama T. I love you, Big Country. Trey, 39 Lashes Media. We got to get Trey on there. But Big Country, Mark Bell is my buddy.
Yes.
You know, he's like somebody who's came into our life. Who he's one that always talks about dreams to me.
Yeah.
He's like, well, Doughboy, you're a dreamer. Well, our song is Following Dreams.
Following Dreams.
If you haven't seen it on our page,
go watch heavier.
it. Oh, man, I was way fatter in that thing, man.
Great song.
Man. Oh, yeah. But the song is a country rap song, and it's about us following our dreams. But, you know, he always regenerates that to me. Like when I get, is that regenerate? I don't know what it is.
Reiterate.
Yeah, that thing. That's a big word. Big brain. But he always tells me, Doughboy, it's all right to dream. You're never too old to do your dreams, you know.
You have to. The Bible says that.
Yeah, of course. So if you're out there today and maybe your dreams switched up, maybe you've given up on your dreams, maybe, man, life's just beating you down. Maybe, you know, you're hooked on something and you can't get off of it. Maybe your marriage looks like it's hopeless. Maybe the job looks like it's a dead end and you're ready for a switch. Sometimes we got to start taking steps and start moving towards the dream for the dream to be fulfilled. So stay relentless out there. Get relentless with your hope. Follow your dreams. Make a dream board. John and I are big on dream boards. Make it. Get you a little thing at not Costco. Michael's. What is it? Michael's?
Yeah, you get it Michael's.
Yeah,
Walmart,
or Walmart.
Anywhere.
Board. You say you want a car, cut that car out and stick it to it. Say you want a house, cut it out. You want to take a trip, you want to start a business. I mean, and then you look at it and pray about it and meditate about it.
And work and make it happen.
And work and make it happen. Because I'm going to get me a double wide. And it's going to be the queen of my double wide trailer. Right there. Over there, Diana. Ready? On the count of 3, flip to her face. 1, 2, 3.
You got some issues,
right there.
Dude.
We love you guys. We love Miss Diana.
Stay
like,
positive.
subscribe, share, Clean Calls, Neven Eyewear, Relentless Hope Music. The list goes on.
And on and on and on.
To the break of dawn. But no, really, keep sharing that stuff. We love you guys. We'll be back. What you got to say?
Yep. Just stay positive. You might not be where you want to be, but you're not where you were. So just stay focused. Stay focused. Make it happen.
We love y'all.
Peace.
Peace.